IslamNet is raising funds to establish a masjid and community center in Norway, and they urgently need your support. This donation will be a sadaqah jariyah for you, because every person that comes a step closer to Allah through your donation, you will inshallah be reaping the reward. Click the link and donate what you can.
Islam, you believe that the woman has or should have equal rights as you.
No. What do you mean equal rights? What do you mean? No. What do you mean by equal rights?
What do you think I mean by equal rights?
That whatever the man gets, the woman gets the same.
There is a hadith that says that.
No, there isn't. What is that?
The money of the husband belongs to the woman.
So that's an inequality, because what that means is the following. For example, a man. Okay, check this out. If it was equality, look what how Islam honors a woman. A man has to pay for the rent, the shopping, the gas, the electric gas. Gas bills.
What hadith is that?
No, that's not hadith. I'm saying a man is a maintainer and protector, so he has to provide a house. He has to do the shopping, council tax, all of this kind of stuff. Okay, he has to pay. If it was equality, it has to be 50-50. We don't believe in 50-50.
But you discussed that with your spouse.
No, you're not understanding. If a man comes to you, a Muslim man, and says you have to give 50% of the shopping and rent, you say to him, bye-bye. You're not a man, you're a boy.
Who says that? Why you?
There's a lot of men who say that. Look, if a man comes to you, sister, I'm telling you, you're young, and wants to marry you, and says you have to pay half the rent and shopping, you say to that man, you know what hijab says? You're a boy. You say to him, you're a boy. Yallah, I need a man.
I wouldn't say that. That's from your point of view, but...
So you would go 50-50? No, you're not. Look at this, check this out.
Wallahi al-azim, I'd go 50.
Wallahi al-azim, Rabbul Kaaba, that you don't have to.
I don't have to, but I don't mind it.
Okay, good. No, if you want to...
I have shame, I have shame.
What shame? No, 1 second, no. No. Who said it's shame for you to give if you don't give 50-50? You don't need to give a penny. Sister, listen to me carefully.
Okay, but it's my morals to give 50-50.
Sister, we follow Islam, not your subjective morals.
Where in Islam does it say the man has to give a lot or more?
In Surah Nisa verse 34, Allah says the men are the maintainers and protectors. Why? Sister.
Maintainers and protectors.
My dear sister.
They maintain and protect the woman, they care for them.
Maintain means you pay for shopping, you pay for rent, you don't pay a penny. La ilaha illallah. We're giving the extra rights, she's saying I don't want it. Islam is saying, my dear sister.
If you want it, fine, that's great for you.
No.
But keep in mind that you
Sister, the Sharia is saying, look, it's infiltrated your mind so much that you're even foregoing your rights. You're saying, look.
No, you told me if a man comes to me and says let's do 50-50,
yeah.
I said fine.
Okay, 1 second. All right, no problem.
If a man comes to me and says I'll do 100%, also fine.
No, he has to.
Okay,
do you understand?
And he wants to,
not want to. Look. I don't.
If it's an obligation for him.
It's an obligation, yes.
Fine,
good.
Fine,
now, if it's 50-50, what if you're pregnant and have a child and you can't work anymore? And then he comes and says to you, where's my 50-50? He's not allowed to say that. I'm saying this for you. These sisters are celebrating. In the back I can see they're like, woo, you're here foregoing it. Sister.
Foregoing it. I'm saying that you have the ability to share.
No, if you want to, look, if you say, you know what, I have mercy on this man. I want to help him out. May Allah bless you. But you don't have to. He has to. Make that clear, because I don't want, some brother watching this and saying, I need to marry this sister because she's going to go 50-50. I'm trying to protect you here, sister, yeah? Any of you brothers that are watching here, yeah? You have to. If you don't, you're a boy, okay? I'll make it very clear. He has to provide for you and protect you. No 50-50. Not when in a fight, hey, listen, you get the first guy, I'll get the second guy. No. He has to go, even if he gets knocked out.
And if the woman works...
How's she going to work if she's pregnant?
She's not. Remove the pregnancy.
It's marriage, sister. Pregnancies happen.
Okay, let's say the woman can't get pregnant. Okay,
That's an exception to the rule. Let's talk it generically. So all these women are going to be 50-50. Yallah, no way.
But you're assuming that the woman's not working in your example, no?
No. She can. Her money is her money.
Yeah?
When she works part-time, as long as she's not...
She wants to work full-time. What is your standard?
No. Like me personally, I told my wife, if she wants to work part-time, that doesn't go against my rights, meaning if she's working long hours and I come home and I've worked long hours and there's no food on the table, of course I'll be upset because I've been working, I would want food, yeah? So if she's like, I've worked, I'll say, look, don't work, I'll work. I just want my wife at home. So
what happened to help yourself?
Yes, sorry?
When your woman's at work and ask, right, you just come in hungry and ask, help yourself, innit?
What do you mean help yourself?
Help yourself, make your own food.
Okay, so let me get this right. I'm going to go work long hours and I'm going to come home and cook for myself. Come on, guys, man. Let's not live in Disneyland, guys. It's not chocolate. It's not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. My dear sister, no. If the situation is where they both have to work, I'm saying a traditional man and a traditional woman. She wants to stay at home, yeah? And he is working, okay? If they are both working long hours, well, of course, there has to be some kind of compromise. I'm talking about a traditional man that's providing for the wife, and the wife is at home. I mean, the bare thing that you'll accept is, I will appreciate nice food. That's it. And I think no traditional woman has a problem with that. What he's talking about is sadly the society we live in today.
What about tradition, though?
What about tradition?
You're using the example of tradition.
Yeah, traditional men want traditional women.
Pardon?
Traditional men want traditional women.
But that's your one.
No, not my one. This is what men want, even non-Muslim men. Non-Muslim men.
Generally, you've always...
Exceptions don't make the rule. I'm telling you, generally, a man does not like a woman who has a past. In the context, she slept around. A traditional man wouldn't want that. A traditional woman would want a man who can provide, protect, and is a leader and makes certain decisions. That's what a woman wants due to a hypergamous nature. So I'm saying that a man has certain rules a woman expects, and a woman has certain criteria a man expects. Simple as that. It's not rocket science.
But like okay, let's go to the idea of like making food and cooking.
Yes.
Yeah. The man expects that, but like, does the woman want that? Does the woman want to constantly cook and clean and provide?
Does the man want to go work longer hours for her?
Probably not. But like,
so then why is he doing it?
Talk about it and switch roles then.
No. This is the problem. Why do I need to switch roles?
Okay, where in Islam does it say a woman has to cook and clean and where?
This is what I'm saying. Look, check this out. Let's check this out. A man goes and works, no questions asked. 12-hour shift, man works for his family, does it so he can support his family in the future. No one bats an eye. The moment he says, I want food, yallah, how could you ask for food? Oh my gosh. Wallahi, this is injustice. Wallahi, this is... Can you imagine? Okay.
A woman cleaning.
Okay, you know what? Would you want a man who tells you to go work and he cooks?
No, I don't do that.
No way. No way. Women are hypergamous by their nature, and if you was working, you know what you do? You replace that man like that. Because you want a man who provides and protects. Can you imagine you're going working, and then when you have an argument, check this out. Sister, I'm telling you how men are. Traditional men who have traditional values, and within our fitrah, we want to protect and provide. You know why? Look, does any of the sisters here have children? If anyone has kids? No? Okay. A woman, does she love the fact that she can provide for her baby? Is that something maternal? Yes, she loves it. As men, we love the fact that we can provide for our wives. We love it. The moment a woman says, no, I'll go work, etc., guess what? You know when you have an argument and the wife, our sisters, their tongues are like razor. They slice you, yeah? Imagine she comes and says, I provide for this house. Wallahi, to a man, it's as good as punching him in the face. Imagine your wife coming and saying, who pays the shopping? Who pays the rent? And he's there like a miskin. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but that's what
Wallahi,
men do as well.
I'd rather hang myself. I'd rather hang myself. You know why? Because let me tell you, yeah? I have this discussion with my wife. And my wife says, Wallahi, I've never seen my wife more happy in the house with the kids. Wallahi, she loves it. Bro, Wallahi, uqsum billahi al-azim, yeah? I sometimes say to her, you know what I say to her sometimes? I sometimes say to her, if you want a part-time job, yeah, go get a part-time job for you, not for me. No, she's like, I'm happy. Feminism has destroyed women. You know why? Boss babe. 1 second. Sister.
Like
my dear sister.
That you should be the leader.
My dear sister.
That is why, in your opinion,
do you want to be the leader?
I don't mind being the leader.
Wallahi al-azim, only a man who's a simp will say yes to that. A man who is a real man will not come and say, I'm going to marry you, you're going to be the leader, you're going to pay for the rent. Wallahi, he's a boy. What does hijab say? Boy, you're a boy. Uqsam billah, you're a boy. A man who provides, a woman is hypergamous by her nature. That's why if you look at studies, women date across and up. Meaning, a woman's expectation to a man, he has to be some kind of a man that looks like a man. Go and look at studies, bro. Ask any sister, would you marry a guy who's this tall? Can you walk in next to him? Can you imagine? Hey. It's her nature. We don't blame her. She wants a man who's taller. Studies show, you know what was their criteria? 6'4". Bro, it doesn't even exist. Bro, it's 0.1%.
A better woman then. What can I say?
No, sister, that is how women are. We accept them how they are. You don't accept us how we are.
I accept every man for how
they are. Men want to be leaders. Men want to be protectors. Men want to be providers. Men want to be the main source of the house.
I accept that. Fine.
But, sister, you're saying I want to be the leader.
I'm not saying I'll forcefully be the leader.
Good. So
but
I'm
you
saying
must accept that I can also lead myself sometimes.
Of course you can lead yourself. Who said you can't lead yourself? No, but
That's not my argument.
I know. But a man, in his nature, he wants an obedient wife. Now, what does obedience mean? When I say this, sisters are like, "Ooh, what's this guy talking about now?" I was agreeing with him up to now.
You mean subservient?
Obedience, meaning it doesn't mean I'll come and get a stick and slap her head, bang, and make me lasagna. Bang, this was too salty. I'm not talking about that. Yeah, is that some sort of obedience? Is that, for example, obviously loyalty, etc. The man is the leader. He makes decisions. Like, for example, in my household, sometimes I'll plan the day. We're gonna do bang, 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 bang. My wife will come and say, you know what? Instead of going there, let's go here. That's a banging idea, bro. I never even thought of that. Let's go. Let's do it. It's not like, no, I'm the man, bro. How dare you come and tell me where to go? Come on, bro. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking, I feel like the man in the house. Yeah? And that's why men, most of the times, when they're married to women who are hot-headed, bro, I'm a man and I see masculine traits in her, you're putting me off. Bro, I want feminine. Your femininity, wallahi, should I tell you something? If a woman explored her femininity, wallahi, a man, you can do anything with a man. You know, like a puppet. Yeah? Because your femininity is your most strongest thing. And guess what? The man's biggest desire is what? Our sexual urges, which we're talking about sexual studies. A man's sexual urges is not compared to a woman. So meaning, sisters, if you capitalize on your femininity, wallahi, you got the man on your finger. You got him around your finger. But sisters think, the more manly I become and boss babe, and this, that, wallahi, you're putting me off. You're moving like a man. I didn't marry a man.
Sometimes men use their leadership and their masculinity to an advantage to control women.
Okay.
That's the main problem.
Okay,
That's
good point.
And then they say, in the name of Islam, this is what Allah wants me to do, and that is the biggest.
But give me an example. Let's be more specific, because that can be give me a specific example. Like, what is it that they do? They oppress. Think of something.
So like my dad, for example.
Okay, let's not go personal because there's cameras. Let's not go personal. Yeah. Okay, this is very interesting because these things might stem from there. Yeah. So anyone that's recording this, blur the sister's face. Yeah. Okay, blur her face. Okay. Anyone that doesn't blur her face, I'm going to send a strap to their channel. Yeah. Okay. No. But it's very important because sometimes we talk to people and we use logical arguments. It's actually something pertaining to something that's happening, be it their husband, brother, or father. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes what happens with our sisters is when we say, I want a woman that's obedient, they think, my dad, who used to abuse my mum and beat her up, black and blue. We're not talking about that man. We are not talking about that man. Sister.
Issues with men in Islam.
No, sister. That's generalizing. Sister, you're putting all of us in that same category.
Why is it that when I generalize, it's a problem? But when you generalize, it's a problem.
When did I generalize? When I said about men? No, but that's facts. I'm talking about men in general. Okay. Yes, but it's a fact generalization. I'm giving facts. The generalization that men. Yes.
It's factual generalization.
Sister. For example, I'll give you another generalization. Yeah. I don't want to give something. Okay. Most women are shorter than men. It's a fact. I generalize. It's a fact. Most men are stronger than women. That's a fact. It's a fact over generalization.
But you're saying most.
No,
put most into the equation.
But there's exceptions to the rule. There are women that can knock out a man. That's an exception to the rule, but exceptions don't make the rule. Yeah? So what I'm saying is, men.
But the rule changes.
No man would ever say, I want my wife to lead. I want my wife to be boss babe. Nah, sorry.
Then you need to find yourself another woman. But that's what you want in a woman.
No. That's not what I want in a woman. That's what men want. That's what men want in a woman. Yeah.
So most men don't want a boss.
No.
They don't want a boss girl. They don't want a boss girl. They're like,
no men, real men want a boss babe.
So what do
you know why? Let me tell you something.
Men want us to be with them.
Let me tell you something, sisters. Yeah. If my wife was a dustbin collector, she was on the road collector. Wallahi, it don't mean nothing to me. A man judges a woman by her past, and a woman judges a man by his future. So he looks at a man and is like, okay, what's he doing for himself?
Is it not haram to constantly bring up someone's sinful past?
But this is where I'm saying you need to understand a man's psychology. For a man, a woman's past, look, this is done by non-Muslim. Forget Muslim men, yeah? Muslim men. There was a question I saw a YouTube video, yeah? They say, you know what they say to the man? Would you rather have 50,000 pounds in debt or that your girlfriend has got 50 bodies? You say 50,000 pounds in debt.
I'm sorry, but the man needs to work on his... The man needs to work on...
No. This is how a man is created, no? Should I tell you?
You have the ability.
Okay, you know what?
There's a reason why people convert to Islam.
That's fine.
Look at Andrew Tate.
No, you're missing.
Converted to Islam.
You're missing the
point.
point.
Don't bring up his sins.
You're missing the point. Let me make something clear. I'm not saying a sister with a past who's repented cannot ask for a man who... I'm not saying that. Let's make that clear. Aki, ignore him. Aki, please. Aki. Bro, ignore him. Go speak to a tree is better. A tree has more benefit to the ummah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, please, I beg you, ignore him. He gets excited, yeah? What I'm saying is, if a woman has repented, that's fine. I'm not saying her past. I'm not saying you judge her by her past. You get it? A woman who's repented has a right to ask for a virgin guy. But what I'm saying is, in a man's psychology, yes, he does not want a woman who's been around.
But then we need to change. Okay, then we need to change that.
And no, we don't. All we tell is the woman, do not mention your past. You might be lying, but the thing is, well, that's what we say to. But this is the man's psychology, sister. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
We want to establish an amazing masjid for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the country of Norway. Click on the link and donate now for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.